I have an idea for a character in a film that I might make someday. Maybe not. This is just an idea for a character alone. I want there to be a normal, average side character in a film where the protagonist finds out that the world they're living in is only a simulation, as in they essentially are not real beings. They are created in a computer program by a higher being, obviously. Maybe the real humans who have made them, and they're only computer programs. But this character at first comes off as like ignorant or just not intelligent, because like when given the idea or given the reveal that they're only computer generated, he goes, cool, okay, you want to come over and hang out this time, whatever? Because, and I also want him to get into sports, because there's a lot of that whole, like, he's just a normal sports fan, because there is that lower sense of like elitism of like nerds won't watch sports games because they don't think it's above them, but at the same time they'll go to Comic-Con and they'll go to dress up and they watch shows, and it's almost the same thing as being a sports fan. It just depends on what content you want to be a fan of. Anyway, so this character is just this average guy, and you think like, oh, he's just dumb, but he finally reveals like he knows that he's a computer. Like when he's told, he understands that they're computer generated, they're not real. But at the same time, the real answer to finding that out, like let's say in our universe, you find out we're not real. The answer that comforts me and that this character will come to is, who cares? Because if their world isn't real, technically, because they're just computer generated, but they still have the ability to go about their lives, right? They still live in their computer generated world. Then just keep going about your life. Because just like here, there could be no meaning to anything. Everything we do in this life is for nothing. Just like scientists, some scientists supposedly have evidence or have theories that we also live in a simulation of some sort. But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. Because no matter where we are or what we are, we exist in this realm of our reality, and we have created this reality, and so just move forward. Don't dwell on the fact that your life might not be meaningless. Just create meaning, because there's nothing you can do to change the like outside universe. Like you can't be like, I gotta run out of this computer simulation and become a real guy. Maybe you can, but in this situation, let's say there's nothing you can do about it. You just exist in a fake world, and everything you do essentially is nothing. You're a Sims character. But what does a Sims character do? He still lives his life. Like, let's say a Sims character found out that he's a Sims character. He can still make friends. He can still have a life. He can still get a job. He can still make art. He creates his own meaning, and he doesn't have to be bothered by the fact that his world doesn't exist. Because his world exists to him, and he creates his world. And so I would like to have like this simple average guy, this average character that totally understands that like everything they do is pointless. They're just machines. They're just a simulation. And he's gotten over that. So he's like, okay, cool. Who cares? I'm still going to go watch this sports game. I'm still going to go enjoy the life that I have, because I cannot change this. So I might as well enjoy it. I might as well acknowledge the issue, acknowledge the immovable force of the universe, and be like, that's cool, that's all right. I'll still create my own enjoyment out of this. I'll still create my own meaning. I'll still create my own pleasure. Because at the end of the day, who cares? That's the easiest answer to this unfeeling universe that we've been trapped in. None of us asked to be alive. None of us asked to have the role we have in society. None of us asked to be the person we are. And so sometimes there are just things in our life that we cannot change, we cannot get over. They are just too far above us, and we are too pushed down by other things that we just can't have the strength sometimes to change it. And so at the end of the day, all you really can do is accept it and move on, and I guess distract yourself and have some fun. So that's just an interesting character, and I didn't want to take the time to write it down, so I figured I would speak it out. Thanks, guys.